Let's take a look at information that you may encounter that may not be viable anymore. I like to call these SEO myths because many of the things that you will hear are based in older ways of doing search engine optimization. You see that search engine optimization started back around the mid-90s, and search engines have changed drastically since then. Unfortunately, there's a lot of advice that still exists from those early days. The first myth is that of keyword density, that if you repeat a keyword so many times on the page, you automatically rank for it. There's no magical formula that's going to make this happen. Repetition is not search engine optimization. This is based on a technique from around 1998 with the Alta Vista search engine, that if you repeated a keyword 5.5% of the time, it would increase your chances to be the most relevant website in the search engine, which is not always true. But of course, it hit critical mass, it spread around the webmaster community, so everyone was trying to get their pages to that magical 5.5% keyword density rating. And of course, it didn't work. As search engines grow and improve their quality, they try to screen out the sites that are really just going overboard in filling every available text area with keywords. It's easy to detect how many sites are using a keyword too many times in relation to the rest of the content. The second myth is that of using a keyword in your domain. While it's good for maybe branding purposes or helping a user keep your domain in mind, there's no direct boost for rankings by having a keyword in your domain. You might see an indirect benefit as people link to you because the keyword is in the link of the domain. But what I have noticed over the years is that great marketing overcomes any benefit of having the keyword in the domain. For example, when you think of books, who do you think of? If you're going to go online and buy books, most people think of Amazon. Right now, iTunes is the #1 source of music. Zappos is one of the top retailers of shoes. You see, these are 3 brands that did not have the keyword in the domain, and did it stop them from dominating the market? Absolutely not. Great marketing can overcome having a keyword in the domain. Otherwise, we'd be talking about books.com, music.com, and shoes.com, which really no one does. The next myth is that of penalties. And usually people talk about a duplicate content penalty, or when you're a brand new website that you might have a penalty. The duplicate content penalty isn't so much that the search engines are penalizing you because you have duplicate content. It's not a penalty, it's more of an effect. It's a symptom. You see, every page on your website has to have a unique address. When you have a page that is duplicated and a different address, and maybe you have a page that is actually found 10 times with 10 different addresses, the search engines have to figure out, well, which is the best page, which is the real page, and the page they choose to rank may not be the page you want it to be. And also, they may rank another website with the same content rather than your site. So it's not so much a penalty as it is an effect of not managing duplicate content on your website. Now, if you have a brand new website and you're wondering why you're not showing up in the rankings, well, what you've got to ask yourself is, are you doing the same thing as the 10 million other websites in that industry? Are you selling the same thing as 10 million other retailers? Or are you saying the same exact thing as everybody else? You see, you're going to have success faster and gain rankings and visibility faster if you are original, if you're unique, and timely to the market. Those are the sites that have success faster than everybody else, because nobody cares if you have the 10 millionth e-commerce website that sells the same exact thing as everybody else. The next myth is that the algorithm affects everybody. And as you're getting into this realm of search engine optimization, chances are you're reading a lot more articles, you're subscribing to newsletters, and you're going to know when the algorithm changes, because that's all webmasters talk about when the algorithm does change. And it's important to realize that your site is unique. Just because the algorithm changes doesn't mean your website is going to get hit and lose rankings. From what I've seen, it's typically the affiliate sites that get hit more than everybody else. And the affiliate sites are ones that they're retailing products or trying to get leads for other companies, and they're competing with the original brand name. And so in doing so, they're trying to take other methods that might be borderline or what we would call aggressive. And the search engines don't always like those aggressive techniques. So usually when there is an algorithm change, it's designed to take low-quality sites out, and the search engines do tend to believe that affiliate sites are lower quality than the brand site. And so the important thing to remember is that the more aggressive the strategy you take, the more you try and cross the line of things that search engines might not like, the more chances you take of losing rankings in an algorithm update. You see, there are 650 million websites online, and what the search engines are struggling for is quality. They want to present quality websites to their users. When it comes to search engine optimization advice, if something sounds like a trick, it probably is. And hopefully you've realized by this time through the course that search engine optimization isn't just doing one or two little things that'll help you gain rankings. It's doing thousands of little things that help develop context of your entire website and your entire business. Focus on the things that make you money rather than little tricks that might help you rank better with the search engines that you might get penalized for. The next myth is that search engine optimization is the same for everybody. You've always got to ask yourself when you're reading an article or hearing some advice, ask yourself who's giving you the advice and what experience do they have in your business. You see, there are a lot of different businesses online, and it's always good to know who's giving me this advice and are they in the same industry? Have they seen the same things I have? Search engine optimization is not the same for an e-commerce site as it is a publisher site, as it is for a video or social media or a forum. Search engine optimization is different depending upon who you are. And so as we review these SEO myths, remember that this is particular to you and your site and your experience. It's up to you to try things, test them, and customize them, but it's also your choice not to do things. Feel free to make this business your own.